Oh, good evening, everyone.
Hello.
We are technologically incapable. Here we are. All right. Welcome to episode is this? Number 5 already?
I think so,
Oh
yes.
gosh, of the Frames of Shame show. I'm here alongside Isaac. My name is Christian Murphy.
Hello.
We are also supposed to be with Ashton Said. I don't know where he is.
I had to call his brother to wake him up, so he'll be here in a moment or two, I believe. I'm not 100% though.
At the end of the day, we are professionals,
Yeah.
except for Ashton.
Yeah, everyone else was on time.
Mm-hmm.
Cut
Even
me a
our
little
guest.
short, but yeah, the guest was here before I was, so
Being ready. So, Happy New Year's, everybody. Yes. I'm sure that the first podcast of the year, being a Frames of Shame show, made a lot of the viewers very excited.
Yes, very gonna be a good year, good launch.
Yeah, it can only go up from here.
Yeah. It'll be hard to go down, so.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, wow. Round of applause.
Welcome to the show.
Up.
Sorry, first time I've been late on this podcast. My bad. Won't happen again.
I've heard.
Maybe. How's it going, guys?
We're doing all right. Just getting ready for a good show.
Just getting everything set up and prepared.
Got quite a bit to talk about.
Yeah, man. I'm wide awake.
Oh yeah, how was your nap? Was it a?
Dude, I set my alarm for 7. Or no, I set my alarm for 6.
7.
No, set your alarm for the time.
An alarm didn't go up. My alarm was my brother banging on my door, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's 7."
Yeah, I left a nice voicemail for you, or voice message.
Oh my, I can't wait to listen to it.
It's gonna be good. How was your guys' like winter breaks, bowling wise?
Kind of wish it was longer.
Just the Boxing Day tournament.
Yeah, how did Boxing Day go?
Oh, it was a great time. I always look forward to the Boxing Day tournament every year. It's one of my favorite tournaments because it's always a good time.
Yeah,
we got 10th.
10th place. It'd be nice if I remembered any of it.
No, you don't remember any of it.
I remember being in the building, and I remember like using the mini bowling that you gifted me for Christmas.
This guy was drinking more than no, not more than anybody.
No, he was drinking way less than anybody, but he was definitely feeling it more than everybody.
No, it's like at the start of the tournament, like Tim looks at me and he's like, "Are you gonna go like one drink per game?" And I'm like, "No." 4 games later, I had 4 drinks.
Yeah,
so
we made sure you had 1 per game.
Yeah, we did pretty good. Are we gonna bring our guest on like right away, or do we want to?
We can.
Oh, all right. Let's do it. He was here on time. Let's just see if I can figure. Oh, I got this. All right. Anyways, without further ado, our the one and only Austin Gursky. Welcome to the Frames of Shame show, Austin.
Hello.
How are ya?
We're doing good.
Doing great.
That's good.
It's good to see you were ready to come on. I've been wanting you as a guest for like a couple months now, so it's good that it was finally your time.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Would you like to say a little bit about who you are, where you're from?
I'm Austin Gursky. I'm from Regina, Saskatchewan, and I've been bowling for almost 8 years.
8 years, wow.
I think.
So that means you would have been a junior when you started.
Yeah.
Wow, so you're pretty late.
A little bit. The rest of my family have been bowling for so long.
So assuming because your family has been bowling for quite a while, why weren't you like right in there out of the gates as like a dino kid or peewee?
My dad and my mom were a little skeptical of putting me in it. They didn't know if I was going to like it, and they didn't want to like waste money if I wasn't going to enjoy it.
Yeah, fair.
And then we started watching Josie more, and I kind of forced them into it.
Oh, so it was actually you who like pushed to get into bowling?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. And then, so you talk about Josie. What's your relation to her for anybody who doesn't know?
She's my cousin.
Your cousin.
Yeah.
And it's a big like role model right there.
Yeah. I feel even if I wasn't related to her, I would still look up to her as a bowler.
That's
You know.
oh yeah, that's good.
You've been bowling for 8 years in Saskatchewan. How many times have you done the bowling school there?
The bowling school, I think. So last year was my last year, but before that, I think I was there for 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And has that been a big impact on you as a bowler? Because
I feel like the first 2 years I was kind of just there to meet people. I wasn't really there to like enhance anything. But definitely like my last 2 years is when I actually wanted to like get better.
okay.
So I took everything that the coaches had said there to heart a little more.
For sure.
So is that kind of like, has it just been like the last like 2 years where you started like really taking bowling seriously, or like before that were you still?
Like I was still taking it seriously, but like more 2022, 2023 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me a bit of me actually. Like that's like 2022 was my first youth challenge team.
Yeah. I got dogs.
Oh, nice.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, they're very excited for Frames of Shame, obviously.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah, no, like when I first like I think it's 2021 when I first like learned what 5-pin universe was, and I started getting into that and like realizing that throwing a 250 isn't that good of a game sometimes.
True.
But
I wish I
Yeah.
could be throwing 250 right now, but
yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Recently, I've been doing really bad.
Has it not been have you bowled at all in 2025?
Yeah. Tuesday. So
Tuesday,
I guess
how'd that go?
I threw, I think, a 201, a 240 something, and then I threw a 150.
There we go. That's the
Oh,
game we like.
That's
to hear.
that Frames of Shame is where's the good 2-pin going? Did you have any 2-pins?
Actually, during practice, I did.
Okay, but that doesn't count. That's lame.
I
Practice
don't know. Do you guys count roll-offs?
like a 1-ball roll off.
No, like in case you miss a day. Roll.
Okay. So
Pre-bowls.
like a pre or post bowl.
Yeah,
or post bowl.
Okay.
I guess.
I
You have
did
to do that?
2-pin miss.
On
Was that
purpose
like
or like?
Oh no, like that was me trying.
was that like
Oh,
Yeah,
in the middle of a game or like start of a game?
I think it was frame 6.
Frame. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
You were warmed up as well.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this was last game.
I think
That's
Isaac
beautiful.
starting a game on Sunday without warming up when what 2 through the
I
hole,
wasn't
then the
even
other 2.
supposed to. No.
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to bowl. I had a spare, and then my spare got stolen, and I went rock climbing just beforehand. So my hands were killing me, and I went 2 through the hole.
Woo!
That's how you want to start off a day of match play.
Still like a 270 though.
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter.
9 frames is all you need, and
Like
even just that, just the
was-
last 5 frames.
no, actually, that was like a 190. I think I threw that game against Chance. Clutched up to beat him. So
The
Confidence after the first frame, and then that's a good strategy.
so do we have any New Year's resolutions going into 2025? Just bowling related, life related, and how are we doing
More
on them so
bowling.
far? More bowling.
I want to try to beat my highest game, which I think that goes for everybody. I think that's
Yeah.
an everyday kind of thing. You're trying to beat it.
For sure.
But I want to do that. It was a 403. So
Big 400. So when did you throw that?
last year in men's league.
This year in men's league. How's that? How does that feel throwing a 400 for like those of us who like don't know how?
It was nerve-wracking for sure. Even like no, my first frame was a 5 head pin 5. So like I already knew I didn't have a chance at a perfect. But
Yeah.
even like having the thrill knowing that you're going to throw a 400 or having the chance to throw a 400 is like, and you're just kind of shaking the entire time. Like it's nerve-wracking.
Was there a 3-pin in the last ball, or did you need to throw a strike or get some sort of decent count?
I threw so my 10th frame, it went, actually I have it right here. It was a strike left, and that left is what I needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was
Otherwise,
like, is it relieving like going into that last ball knowing you had the 400, or like did you know? Were you looking?
I did know. I knew I was close. I didn't realize how close, because like the score in it like backs up, and I don't know how to count. I don't know how to count bowling, so all I knew is I needed at least a 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Hey, you came in clutch, and now
yeah.
going for another 400 this year. It's
gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna try.
Oh, I believe in you. Ashton, what about you?
400 or just New Year's resolution?
Just New Year's resolution. If you want to talk about your 400s, that's all you.
No,
choose.
I'm good. They were lucky.
Just here to make me more. Okay.
They're at Bonnie Doon, so they're lucky. You have to throw good shots to throw 400 though. So no matter what center you're at, it's still. But honestly, yeah, beating a high game would be a definite New Year's resolution. Honestly, it would be like maybe not one of the highest ones on my list, but making a cut would be huge. I think that'd be pretty good. I know for sure doing Heritage and then the TPC at the end of the year. I don't know if I'm doing Saskatchewan, but I'm for sure doing 2. So if I could make a cut at one of those, that would be like ideal. Obviously, I'm not at the point I'm at right now. I'm not in a position where I'm like, oh, I would need to make a cut or I want to, but like it would be pretty cool to make it at this stage, but
yeah,
definitely not the highest on my list. But honestly, just I don't know if I want to say bowling more, but working on my game way more.
Like bowling with a purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just aiming to get something that's working consistent instead of just trying to shoot high all the time.
Yeah.
Be good.
That's good.
Yeah. I haven't put too much thought into it, to be honest, bowling wise, but because bowling sucked lately. But
you got any personal goals, or?
I'm trying to cook a little bit.
Cook? Oh yeah, I saw on the story you were cooking some
I cooked
food.
a nice steak. It was good.
Maybe
We'll cook some meals. Mom would be pretty happy if she didn't have to cook for me all the time. So if I could cook up some good stuff for myself every now and again, that'd be great.
Yeah, maybe cook for us too. You know.
No, you don't want that.
No, that can be just you two. That can be just you two. I don't need to partake in that.
Oh my. Isaac, have you thought of anything?
Personal?
Yeah.
We're quitting gambling. No more gambling all of 2025. I went 2 times for like 8 hours in 2 days. Like that was a bit of an issue. Not crazy. I was but
so you got your money up and now you need to get out of there.
Point for 2025. Bowling wise, honestly, nothing to do with my own like game. Like I don't really. I'll just throw money at shifts. I don't really care. Like if I make cut, I make cut. More so, I just want to, no matter what it takes, watch that curse of our shirt get lifted and broken.
Yeah.
So if that means I have to, do 20 shifts myself, or I think we got Dexter Wiseman coming out for Regina to wear the shirt to break the curse.
Yeah, do you want to explain the curse to anybody who might not know?
Oh, okay, so the curse is the Frames of Shame shirt is the reason why nobody can make the cut. We've done I think 4 or 5 shifts at the Beef Bowl in Frames of Shame shirts. No cuts were made. 4 or 5 at at Autumn. One was made.
Okay.
TPC, we were like 0 for 7, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just we want to get that broken so somebody come in and on their first shift wearing the shirt, somebody can actually make a cut. So we have to bring out the recruit Dexter Wiseman.
Well, we don't want to end his streak of making
Yeah.
cuts since like 2018 or whatever.
But hey, if he's wearing the shirt, there's a chance he doesn't make the cut.
Yeah,
It's
there's
pretty good.
this could end pretty.
It's something to bet on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Like maybe
I'm personally
continue
gonna put
gambling for
money
that
against,
one
like
thing.
saying he doesn't make cut this go around. If I
Maybe-
was gambling, but if we quit,
maybe it's like a bubble boy situation, like just like it hinders him, but like still makes cut. Maybe just like not making the buy,
yeah, you just
and then he like goes back in there in his like normal attire and like comes first.
Oh, is he not wearing it the whole tournament? I thought he said he'd wear it the whole way.
Oh wait,
if he
so-
makes it in.
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing because he said if he didn't make cut first shift, he's just gonna wear the shirt even if he had to 5 shift it. So I don't know what his intentions are with the shirt. All I know is if he qualifies in the shirt, it's going into like a jersey box and it's gonna get hung on my wall and I'm gonna get him to autograph it. So
That'd be
that's
sick.
awesome.
That's if he wins the whole thing, not just makes a shift.
if he throws the shirt on first shift and makes cut first shift, it's getting hung from the rafters like he's Gretzky. Like,
That's a big trophy piece.
yeah, if he wins the whole tournament, that shirt's really getting hung from the rafters.
Whoops, that's the wrong way to be showing.
Good job, Ashton. I guess I'll talk about myself for a second.
Yes.
I know.
What about you, Christian? What's going on
Yes,
over
what's
here?
going on
So-
with Christian Murphy?
So you know, Austin makes a good point about throwing a new high game, and for those of you who don't know, I haven't beat my high score since 2021 when I was 15 years old, and
that was
I am
the
now.
finals for stepladder, right?
No, that wasn't
thought that-
even. No, that was just a random practice
Oh,
at St. Albert Bowl.
that
I
doesn't
was-
count. That doesn't.
Yeah, what's your highest like tournament?
Isn't your highest tournament
league
game the
game.
one against Woodkovich?
No,
I thought it was.
no, that's like a. When he when was that? Like, well,
You're giving
I
him
beat him.
flash.
Yeah, I'm giving him PTSD. I'm
I
sorry.
think I threw like a $180 to his 380. So
I thought you threw
Oh.
higher than that.
no, I did not.
Oh.
Like that was.
Oh, that
You're
was
giving
his
me-
high game, wasn't
That was
it?
his high game, dude.
Oh, okay. My bad. My
So-
bad.
Just
This is
rubbing it
fine.
in.
Yeah, thank you for that was a good moment in my career is that $180 right there. But
I'm happy to.
no,
help you.
my highest tournament game is only like 3 lower than my high that I threw in practice. So
Oh, okay.
So at St. Albert Bowl on lanes 23, 24, I went
He
365.
remembers the exact location.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? I was just on those lanes, and it was probably the best I'd ever felt in bowling. And it was in a practice for singles, and I go to singles and do nothing.
Sorry, what was the game?
365. And I haven't beat a 365. I was 15 then, I'm 19 now, and I can't beat a 365, which is kind of depressing for me.
This is the year.
This
Right.
is Christian Murphy
This
throws
is
the
the year.
400.
2025.
2025, we're beating the 365. If we're going tournament game, it's a 362,
Okay.
but
Okay.
but it's Bonnie Doon, so it's like a 280.
How
Other
often do you bowl at Bonnie Doon? I feel
I
like
don't-
there's not that many
I never
tournaments that
bowl.
happen there anymore.
I never I only bowl tournaments there. Like if there's a tournament going on there, I'll practice once and then throw the tournament. But there's not really anything to practice at Bonnie Doon. Like I'm drowning in like beautiful strikes all the time.
Yeah, no, I had a work Christmas party at Bonnie Doon, and bowling there is like, oh my, I used to bowl here every week, and now it just feels so weird.
Yeah,
I never get
'cause-
pin action like that. It's fun to see if you're in a slump and you need like a little refresher. on what the pins look like when they explode, just go to Bonnie Doon.
Yeah, that's a
It's a good
that
thing for
that
your
is
team.
true. Other than like a new high game, you know, just bowl. I just want to bowl okay. I want to have a year where I can be like, hey, like you did okay.
You did okay.
It's my last year of
That's
YBC.
sad.
It's my last year of
Great,
YBC. We'll see if we'll be great. We'll see if I can do something. We'll see how
Yeah.
doubles goes.
Right? Oh,
Not
As
the one
your-
thing we have left. 'cause
The one, yeah, it's our one thing. It's Ashton. It's looking like it's gonna be me and you again.
I don't know. I have a game left in qualifying. I have no clue where I am.
I think
We'll see.
I did the numbers. You have to throw like under 140. So like I'm putting that out there on live stream.
That's a lot of pressure. I'll be honest.
If you throw under a 140,
138 inbound.
Just clean all my pins. Clean all my pins. I wouldn't be surprised. In recent years, I've thrown a lower game in doubles qualifying. So the last one did not make the team. That would be crazy.
that would
I wouldn't be
be.
surprised, but 140 is definitely not as much pressure as I thought it would be. But I don't know if I trust your math, especially you being an
The
engineer.
guy in engineering who's
Don't-
I don't
supposed to
trust
do
that.
math constantly.
Don't trust an engineer's math.
Yeah, how did first semester go for you, or first term go for you?
I passed.
That's all that matters.
Okay, that's you
That's
don't
good.
need anything less or more.
That's all I need to say. We do not need to pull up the transcripts. We do not need to look at my actual GPA.
That was a pass, so it's good.
Yeah,
That's like more than what 70% of kids that go into that program. So
yeah, I'm a part of like the top 80%.
Yeah.
There's 20% of kids worse than me. Another thing, get more videos out.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Christian.
oh yeah.
Because- So fun fact, my video editing software goes out of like they shut down in about 7 days.
oh, we're cooked.
And it's just like it's been running really poorly, and anytime I try and edit the video, it's just like my computer has a meltdown. And
So we're buying you new editing software.
we're trying to. I think we might need to learn a new editing software that might.
take a look.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure
Right.
last podcast we talked about the
The
Will It Bowl video,
Yeah,
and we showed a little preview. I don't think because we filmed what 2 or 3 things since then.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
2?
no.
yeah.
we-
We have like
we
3
have
videos.
we have filmed videos, and filmed some videos that aren't like fully completed yet,
Mhm.
and they're all like, just they're ready to be edited, and ready to
Yeah.
like be released anytime soon. We've done like half of the work on them,
Procrastinated by me.
and it was the Christmas season, so
It was.
we're not gonna.
I thought I would have a little more time than I actually did. Would we like to would anyone in the chat, if you guys have some bowling New Year's resolutions or personal goals, we'd love to hear them. You know, put it out there.
Put them out there. Yeah.
Set it in stone.
In the meantime, Austin, how old are you?
I just turned 19.
Just turned 19. Are you doing the Open this year? Are you trying?
I want to, but I think the cutoff is passed.
There's no,
I have the forms and everything too.
surely they'd make an exception.
Yeah.
What's open qualifying like over there? Because I know
Yeah,
in
what's
some
the-
other provinces
what's
it's
the
way
format?
different.
I don't know. I haven't really watched it. I haven't bowled it. I'm not going to tell you.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's very good. Very good.
Very
information.
helpful. Very
Um,
helpful.
I'm
Seems, uh,
sorry.
That's a pretty good goal, Riley. Be better.
That's solid, Riley.
Point.
That's a.
My lord.
Couldn't we all be a little better?
Austin, have you made nationals? Like, right? Yes.
I have in 23. Yeah. I
That was
made the
YC.
YC was my first, yeah.
Oh, that was your first.
Yeah. And then I made the YBC doubles
That same year.
that same year.
Okay. So
I don't know more, Miles.
you're getting a little flack here. Maybe you know who knows their open format? And I'm not even bowling.
You're not doing it, Christian?
Pretty easy
No.
format to follow if you just go watch.
Yeah, go just bowl 20 games.
I think
You're not
it's
doing that this year.
No, I can't miss school.
Yeah.
Isaac?
Isaac? Why not?
Not gonna get the
They should
time
let us
off
do.
the new job.
Oh, fair.
Maybe let's let Austin talk about his nationals experience.
Yeah,
that we were
yeah.
just
Maybe
getting
we
into.
should actually
That's a way better-
interview the person that we brought in.
I'm just like so 2023 youth challenge. Our team didn't do the greatest, but I came home with a high men's POA,
Oh,
like a little trophy thingy majiggy. It looks
that's awesome.
It
That's
looks
good.
nice. It was a lot.
Yeah, how's that?
At first, it was a lot. It's just too much to take in sometimes, you know, like first time for anything really. But I did like the environment. I liked the people there. Met a couple new friends. The team, we always stayed positive. It was a fun experience. YBC doubles was a different experience.
Yeah, how does YBC nationals compare to a youth challenge? Because
It doesn't.
okay, so
Really?
like
I haven't been to YBC Nationals in forever, so I don't know, but when
It's
I
just-
did go, it was pretty intense.
I like it when there's a lot of people cheering, you know. And like the 2023 year, I don't know about the other years previous or before, after. It wasn't the same. Like it wasn't loud. It was very quiet.
oh, that's really strange. I know when my brother went in 2019, and I got to watch and take everything in, you know. It was very loud, and I was like, holy crap, like.
Yeah, and we were in Bolorama at one point, like the smaller lanes in Regina. And okay, yeah, Miles was loud, but like not many teams were. Anyways, Bolorama, it was echoey, but still it wasn't as loud as it should have been.
You think that so we gotta bring in some louder bowlers to nationals.
Yeah.
Maybe some more hype, you know. I mean, this
It'll be in
year,
Edmonton.
yeah, this year it's
In
gonna be in
Edmonton
Edmonton.
this
It's gonna be at Bonnie Doon. You know, a
We'll
lot
be able
of
to see what
strikes,
the atmosphere is like this year.
lot of high scores. If people aren't making noise, I'm gonna be screaming.
I'm curious to see what
screaming
the
front of them.
numbers are going to be.
I bowled at Bonnie Doon when I was in Edmonton for TBC.
Yeah, oh yeah, you bowled
Yeah,
the
you-
first time.
Yeah,
I'm there.
but
What'd
I
you
liked
think of
it. But it's not like an alley I would go to very often.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why not? It's beautiful. It's in a great neighborhood. Just all around a great place, no?
I mean, like, yeah, but it's so easy for everything to splash. And it doesn't really help. Like, I had so many head pins there that should have been head pins and weren't. It's not
Isn't that
like
just
it's not,
Golden Mile?
huh?
Isn't that just Golden Mile?
Did it feel a lot like Golden Mile?
It doesn't feel like Golden Mile. Spoiler
It
alert.
doesn't.
No.
Because Golden
Still
Mile's
want to bowl
better.
there.
It's very. So many people say it's not that sticky. I find it really sticky. But I also just got new shoes that I haven't bowled with at Golden Mile yet. So
Well, that's why it would be. Sticky.
Oh, I almost blew my knee out at Golden Mile over the summer. Like the day before bowling school, I went in there with like global with a couple of kids, and I went to slide. I just couldn't slide, so I was doing a one-step approach.
bowling school technique.
Oh yeah, I got.
Did
had
you
to
guys
start,
do a lot of one step at bowling school?
did a little bit.
Oh,
A little bit.
I feel like they went really easy on us. Like they only like maybe it's because I do the one-step drill, like, or I did it 2 times a week for a whole bowling season before bowling school. So it wasn't that bad for me, but I think they could have maybe for like next year they do a little more one-step drill.
A little more.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my regrets of my YBC career, not doing bowling school. I don't think I knew much of it until like a couple years ago, and I didn't have the time or just didn't think about going. But now looking back, I wish I did. But
It was
Yeah,
fun. It's fun.
happens.
For any youth bowlers watching, and if you haven't already been to the Saskatchewan Bowling School, if you have the means to do so, you definitely should do it. You will,
Force your parents to take you.
yeah.
Has it helped you guys out a lot, or did it?
Yeah.
I think it gave me some good insight, but I was kind of fighting my arm the whole time. Like, to be
You're
fair,
going through a lot of problems during those times, so
I was just like,
Yeah.
I was just trying to get the ball down the lane.
Fair.
Like,
it's not just about the bowling though.
no, I made a lot of new friends. It was awesome seeing people from outside of Alberta for once. That was a good change for me, you know, because I haven't really been exposed to any of that.
Social interaction.
Mhm. It's a good social interaction. Kim wants to know favorite YBC memories, and
It's a good question.
I guess that can go for all of us as well.
Austin, you
why
want to
not?
start?
Oh, do I want to start?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're the guest. We kind of got to ask you.
Oh, I don't. I'd have to say, like, probably. Does Youth Challenge count as YBC?
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's a youth tournament, yeah.
It's another national thing. I would say going into my last game at the provincials for Youth Challenge Nationals, because I didn't know anything going into it, so I just kind of threw my last game. And when I got called up, it was just a flood of emotions. I had so much support. My nana said any national tournament I would have made for my first one, she would have came, and she passed several years ago. So it meant a lot more to me.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of my favorite memories.
Sorry, that was when you got called for the award?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that definitely has a lot of like emotional impact, and for sure that's very touching.
Yeah.
like to say the least. I don't know if I'd be able to keep myself together in that sort of position.
Oh, I was like sniffling, red eyes.
Oh,
People definitely thought I was crazy.
I couldn't imagine Christian in a position like that, especially with how he was after a couple years ago watching his brother in provincials.
oh yeah, that was bad.
It's got to be Christian's favorite moment.
That's my second least favorite moment.
What's the first?
It also happened in Bowling Depot.
What was that?
Next topic.
Okay. Christian, what's your actual
Okay.
favorite then?
Oh,
Yeah,
actual-
what's your favorite?
actual
YBC memory?
Oh, I thought we were talking about my least favorite.
You didn't want to talk about your
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're moving on. That's okay.
Favorite moment. I honestly, one of them might be becoming YC coordinator. Like, as stupid as that is.
Oh my god, this guy's an E5 drone. I'm telling you.
How am I
This guy's
Yeah,
not a
like-
real person.
like the impact that Youth Challenge made on me as like when I was still old enough to bowl on it, it changed the course of my life, and you know, like really like brought me into bowling, and like I was never planning on like quitting bowling competitively, but it definitely brought me to try and push myself harder than I would have if not for Youth Challenge. And like bowling
Now it's
achievement.
time for Christian to burn it to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, now we're gonna really crack down on all the bad behavior, you know, going on from Jack Pfeiffer.
Yeah. Oh no.
He's gonna be on a leash.
getting them. Other bowling moments, just like being with my friends, because honestly, like just
Isaac's
Just
dying.
hang-
This
Like,
guy,
Isaac.
man, I'm
Like-
telling you.
like like bowling tournaments with like you guys, or like whether it's like Boxing Day, or just like hanging out at league, or
Boxing
bowling
Day,
on-
the one
bowling-
tournament when you're
bowling
youth
on
that
a-
you can drink at.
bowling
Favorite.
bowling youth challenge with the whole like the Edmonton Green Boys last year was definitely it was a good like last
It was an
hurrah for me.
experience.
Yeah, it was an experience, but like it was with my friends, so, and I got to make a new friend, Mr. McQueen.
The goat.
Yeah,
That
the
guy.
best player on our team that
Yeah,
year.
your guys'
by the
No,
way.
No,
team
actually,
carry.
So good.
the team carry for those guys. Actually, for basically everyone watching who doesn't know, one of our players got sick and had to drop out, and the Edmonton alternate was injured, so we got Calgary's alternate, and they ended up taking all of their matches and were 200 points behind from making nationals, and they missed a game.
Yeah, so would have qualified if he had his last game, but
Real. We got embarrassed that year, but that's okay.
Yeah,
How
we
does
got-
you guys' provincials work for Youth Challenge?
So it's a 2-day tournament. So Friday and Saturday, there's 2 teams from Edmonton, 2 from Central, 2 from Calgary, 1 from South, and 2 from North. And you play every team once, and then whatever like team has like the most points, it's like 1 point per match, and then 2 points for total pinfall. Whoever like has the most points wins, obviously,
three,
and
is
then
it not?
top 3 for like the all-star team, top 3 guys, top 3 girls, form a 6-person team that goes to nationals.
Okay.
Is that how it is
Isaac?
for?
Hmm.
Oh,
Sorry, we're
No,
continuing this question. Favorite
Damn, I
YBC
feel like
memory?
you just completely cut Christian off a little bit, but yeah.
Sorry.
no, we'll
I've been down to do
just move
something
on.
else.
We'll talk about that after.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Scholarship tournament in Calgary.
Ooh.
Nothing to do with the bowling, exclusively to do with our Airbnb. That was probably like the most fun I think I've had in a tournament in a long time, or going to BP's after and just all the shenanigans that got about, like nothing to do with the bowling. It was it was fun, but
Might have been
dumb
one of the
stuff
most
outside. Yeah.
excruciating nights of my life at that Airbnb.
What?
What were we? I know we were just making fun of you for a good chunk of it, but
We were watching the playoffs.
yeah,
It
and
was
Jack
Oilers.
Jack
it was
had
Oilers versus
super
Flames.
greasy like pizza hands and left a handprint on the wall of the Airbnb I booked, and we couldn't wipe it off. Like it would not come off.
I bet it's still there. We got to rebook.
It probably is. I will never
Airbnb.
go back there. But
I'll go back.
okay.
I'll just knock on the door. Whoever's booking it out.
Oh my
Yeah.
lord. All right,
Scholarships
Ashton.
definitely changed a lot since then.
Yeah.
Ashton, you got a favorite?
Are we going back to what Chris was talking about that I interrupted him, or you want me
Oh.
to?
I can add another favorite memory.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay.
So I was driving down to Youth Remembrance, not this previous one, but
Is it the one you won?
the one I won, and I wasn't really thinking anything, but then this Kanye West song came on, and in my head I was like, you could win this tournament, and then
Kanye gave him the inspiration.
and then I won
Shout
and then I won the tournament. So I remember that it was I Wonder, and I just heard
Okay.
and I heard the intro, and I'm like, you could win this
Started
tournament.
rising.
Yeah, I started rising from the dead. My
What tournament was that? Sorry.
Youth Remembrance,
Oh right.
the one that I try and get you to go to.
Yeah, I was not feeling it that morning. Oh, thank you. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I guess it would be on Remembrance Day. I was like, what day is that on? Or was that on? Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. You Ashton.
I would lie and say one of like my YBC nationals from like 9 or 8 years ago, but I'd be lying because I don't remember anything from them. Honestly, maybe not the most fun memory, but would also be something from 2023 YC Nationals. We went into the championship round. I think it was us, Manitoba, one of the Ontarios, and Newfoundland. And yeah, obviously we knew we were a strong team going in. And the first 4 games, we bowled absolutely horrible. We were in like dead last by like a good amount of points. And then during the lunch, we all had like a sit down and talk, and all like the parents and stuff. Like Chris Hislop was there, obviously, and Michaela's mom, and all of them were like, we all just had a big talk about what needs to happen, what's going on. We were like, you know what, we're just gonna have a good time these next 4 games and just like try and have fun. So and then yeah, going into the 5th game after the lunch break, we were all just like in a better mood. And then we just started winning our points, and we somehow climbed back to get silver. So, yeah, that was a crazy comeback. I think we may have dropped a few points the last 4 games to clinch silver, and yeah, we were pretty close to getting gold, but at that point it was too much out of hand. If we had a decent start, it would have been a different story. But yeah, being able to climb back that far was definitely pretty good. Even though we won silver, it was still impressive.
So, that's a pretty good uplifting, motivating moment there.
Yeah, being dead last in the championship round that bad would have been embarrassing. So we got our shit together.
Yeah, for sure.
What were you talking about, Christian?
I was asking about the Saskatchewan Youth Challenge format.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay. So for cities, we have that progressed to a provincials. It's just men's, women's, and a mixed team. And there are teams of 5.
Okay. How do they get formed?
You have to come top 5.
Top 5 in how many games?
I think we do. Don't quote me, but I think it's 4 or 5.
There is so much room to.
Yeah,
you can easily get really lucky or really fucked.
Yeah, that is
5 games.
That sounds insane to me.
It's like that for most of our provincial tournaments.
Just like 4 and done, 5 and done.
4 or 5, yeah.
That's
You just gotta push through the entire time.
Is
That's
this a good
crazy.
place to say Alberta YC provincials needs more games?
yeah. Just any youth provincial needs more games.
Yeah.
Slap a couple more on, but all right, Austin, how many games at provincials then to go to nationals? Like, how many games are you guys bowling at provincials?
I think it's like 5.
So is this all just in one day?
Yeah. They usually started around, I want to say 10:30. No, 11. For like people across the province to travel.
Okay, and didn't it just happen for you guys like this past weekend, right?
No, that happens this Sunday.
I saw something on my Facebook. Never mind.
Youth
Okay.
Challenge provincials happens this Sunday.
Okay, so this Sunday, every like Saskatchewan Youth Challenge bowlers lock in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big moment for all of them.
It's Would you say that that's your favorite like provincial tournament or just like Saskatchewan tournament? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
for
good
sure.
to keep up with the formats of different tournaments because, at least especially in Alberta, or I guess all of youth bowling, the formats for like nationals and stuff are always changing every year.
Yeah.
Even zones for Alberta.
Yeah, we
has
now have
completely
regionals.
changed.
Regionals.
Regionals now,
Yeah.
which is very, yeah. So
Well, they
senior
used to.
boys are really lucky for doubles. We get to bowl at Sherwood Bowl, and
Yeah, we
then
get to.
the senior girls, I think it is, have to drive all the way up to Grand Prairie for regionals. It's very because it used to be in our zone just like Central,
Yeah.
and then St. Albert. Or no,
Yeah.
it wasn't St. Albert.
It was like
It was really weird.
they
So
changed
now-
it the last every year they've made it different, but it was
Yeah.
usually like people from one year it was like the Edmonton zone, and then the next year it was like the Edmonton zone was split in half, and then the year after it was like a weird hybrid where there was like some Edmonton, some Camrose.
I know there was a couple of years where St. Albert was like against people coming in from like Fort Mac, Grand Prairie, and just that.
Hmm.
So it was like basically just a guarantee St. Albert teams moved on.
I wonder if I don't know what the problem is, if it's just they haven't found something that works
Yeah,
or a different thing, but it is very interesting.
I know the like the YBC Nationals format has changed quite a bit too. To
Oh,
my,
is it changed
to
for
my
this year
di-
too?
I don't know if it's changed for this year, but in the past few years they've been like nerfing the format in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
they got like it's just a round robin and that's it. Like there's no more like step ladder, there's no more like this is the match to win gold, like you
Yeah.
know, there's no more like there's none of that. It's like, oh, I'm ahead by like 10 points going into the last game.
That's
isn't
how it was
intense.
for a little while before as well, until they switched to the round robin format for a bit now,
Mhm.
because it was just a game point system.
Yeah, but in my opinion, why wouldn't they keep something like a step ladder, which is a pretty intense moment?
Yeah,
You know, like I would,
there's no more pressure than a step ladder, so
yeah,
you have to
exactly. In the
really earn it.
in the few step ladders I bowl, I know those have been like my best like bowling moments is for sure like bowling in those step ladders. I liked the intensity. I liked when people were watching. It's kind of
Yeah.
it's not as fun when it's like, oh, like yeah, the round robin's done.
Yeah.
Like it makes it easier on the person who comes seated first, but
Yeah.
And I think it also gives a better chance for any of the people who came second, third, fourth, or I don't know how big the step ladder was, but theoretically you could climb the ladder from like fourth place and go and win the whole thing. And if you're able to do that, I think you deserve it more than the person in first place at that point.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything from your YBC Nationals, Isaac? They would've been a
Outside
while ago.
Jerry Arobko shit talking me still to this day.
How
Not
old were you?
really. I was in grade 5. This is 2014. This is 11 years ago, so I was 10. 10 or
Did it work?
11. Huh?
Did it work?
Did what work?
The shit talking?
No, because it happened after.
Oh,
I've gone to his house like what we drove down to Calgary Provincials to watch. I spent the night at their house. I slept in their guest room. I got there before Julie did from work. I walk in and he still brings it up. Well, you know, we could have got a gold if you didn't choke. Thanks, Jerry.
did you guys medal?
Yeah, we got bronze or some shit. I don't even know. Don't know where the medal is. The only trophies I have are like none out. I have a signed Mark Doss photo. And that's it.
That's an essential.
Yeah, that's
It's
like
worth quite a bit.
overall.
Just saluting to
it was-
mine.
It was fun, from what I remember. It was in a shit city, but
Where?
Oh,
it was in Winnipeg. No, not to disrespect
Oh,
anyone's
no.
city,
okay,
but
Isaac.
Not a personal favorite place to be.
It's only like risking your life mildly when going to Manitoba Open. So
Yeah, and I remember they like a bunch of us had like were walking from the hotel to the bowling alley. Not really a great thing in a great city, but hey, is what it is.
fair enough. You know,
We're putting provinces against us, guys.
yeah, that's I do not condone the speech of Isaac Finlayson.
Yeah, this is just my what's it
that's
say?
just-
Personal beliefs and thoughts.
This does not reflect anyone else's or Five
Yeah.
Pin Universe's. Would would you guys like to talk about what Carrie posted earlier?
Sure, man.
So
What did he post?
What did he
I'll
post?
just read the post out. Would people be interested in maybe a manufacturer's event? And then he listed some examples, and like some of the manufacturers are like repeats, but like it'd be like Team Sofrel, Team Aramith, Starline, Olympic, Manhattan, and this got quite a lot of engagement. Like looking at the post, there's like
So do you have to
39.
like use that specific
Well,
ball?
Yeah, you got to use the
in this
ball.
tournament.
Yeah, you got to use the ball, and people are like commenting their teams in here, and all that.
Oh,
So-
is this like a just like a proposition, or is this an actual thing that's happening?
Well,
Well, it's
I don't really know.
asking
You know,
if they would consider it. I believe. I know there was one of the comments.
Riley loves his star lines.
yeah, dude can't stop talking about them. Thinking of, but like, how would you get these teams together? Like, would it be
Rylan likes his
the
soft.
soft, the soft? How did we congregate a lot of these bowlers into one center? Because
Well, most of the guys
Seems
they'd
to-
want would probably be at a cash event, wouldn't it? So you just probably set it up
Maybe
the
this
day
maybe
before a
isn't.
cash tournament.
okay,
That could be an interesting
Yeah, that
like,
could be-
side
or-
tournament, like a Baker's or something to put in a cash tournament. That'd be pretty cool.
maybe it is, maybe it isn't, from the man, the myth, the legend himself. So like, you know, the Gallagher Cup has quite a lot of good bowlers in one center at the same time. That maybe that's a
Yeah,
could be a
that
thing.
could be a good time to do it. Could be kind of fun.
like
If you were to put at an already established event, though, it might.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
no,
is
You'd
I,
true.
have to take
Or-
another tournament out to be able to run something like that.
it could be like a Thursday night event almost. Like
Yeah.
I know that a lot of these cash tournaments already have their like their established like Thursday events. Maybe a Saturday night event. You know, the battle of the brands. All these people, like, instead of getting good sleep for Sunday, they stay up late and throw only a soft roll.
yeah, you're either gonna have a bunch of really good bowlers tired, or you're just gonna have all the really shitty people who didn't make the cut come out.
Yeah, that'd be
Either way, I think it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, it kind of reflects with like the PBA Elite League and how they have their like they have 8 different brands that are with like their signed players doing teams. Why are you laughing at me? That's
I'm
like
not laughing at you, buddy.
oh wait,
I'm not laughing at you.
wait. Oh,
Thank you, Rylan.
are we allowed to show that?
No.
No, probably not. So let's just
Okay.
leave that one.
Okay, well, we'll not put that in a permanent podcast history, but
Yeah, let's make the tournament like that. Let's.
yeah,
Every team's high on a different drug. That would go good.
there'll be we'll do it in Vancouver where it's all legal, right?
Sure.
How's that not slandering a province? But
That's
fine
just
one.
that should
Winnipeg's honest.
that should stay in the law.
Thanks, Christian.
Always here to tell the facts.
Thank you.
But-
Thank you.
The only I'll dream for days where I can get signed to soft roll.
I guess
I
that
don't-
kind of sounds like the tournament we're trying to do with the the one that you've been like not really planning but like talking about, Isaac.
Like the balls, like the
beer
ball
one.
sanded, like the beer.
No, I think
that's
that's,
not the same.
completely different. That's
That's-
not even similar.
Like
Kind of.
which team do you think? What do you think would be the best bowling ball team? And it definitely has to be between like Starlines and.
Do the
soft
bowlers
balls.
like choose what team they want to be on, or do they like if they're
Well,
using
like,
a
Whatever
specific
your
bowl?
main ball is.
Yeah, whatever.
whatever
Like
you
your primary. Like let's say it's like Anthony Strait to his Manhattan, or like his Manhattans, or
Mhm.
I know for Riley it'll be any ball.
He was showing me his collection at the TBC. It was interesting. He had a giant suitcase. A lot of people do, but
And then like Dexter can be on like Team House Balls by himself.
team
Probably
team
still find a
shitty
way to
Sherwood
win
Park
it.
house balls. I hate those things.
Yeah.
I don't know how he uses those every night. They're
Those are
so
great.
bad. I can't throw those.
Those are great. Don't slander the balls I have.
The balls with zero
Oh yeah.
chips or dents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
no
definitely don't have
craters.
massive holes in them.
Do we want to talk about what we were using them for the other day for a
Yeah.
video, or
There's some.
do we want to wait until there's like at least a month before that video gets released?
Yeah, I don't feel like this video's coming out anytime soon.
Yeah, no.
God.
The winter episode will come out sometime
yeah.
in August.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a great time.
Yeah, we'll do it in the middle of summer. We'll do it.
Don't worry, guys. 2026 will have lots of videos posted because there will be
Yeah.
none this year. Not a single
be
one
a-
to come out.
There'll be there'll be the 2025 content coming out in 2028.
Big
Just-
backlog. That's okay.
Just so much good content.
We're just
I
giving you
know.
guys 3 years to prepare for the high end content we're putting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the all that. Do we want to like? Actually, we can get to that later.
Christian, it's been an hour. What are we getting
yeah.
to
Oh,
later?
I was gonna say, do we
Christian,
want
We've been here for an
a
hour.
little bit.
There is no
Time-
later.
Time goes by so quickly when I talk about my favorite thing, 5-pin bowling.
Oh my lord, this guy. This guy likes bowling.
I have another like
It's
I have another
unhealthy.
good memory.
Oh,
Another good
God.
memory. I
Yeah.
still want to hear that bad memory at Bowling Depot.
Like
I'm
coming
still
second second place that we
Oh,
already
is that
talked
where it
about.
was?
Yeah,
I
Is that-
thought
is that
it was
the
somewhere else.
depot?
Okay, gotcha.
Um,
I've heard about that.
but like anyways, like back to good memories.
It's not a frames of
Pretty
shame show
solid
if
one.
this isn't played.
2022. That's already almost 3.
Exactly.
That is almost 3 years old in a few days, in 12 days.
I'm sure we can get a post going to remind everybody.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, we'll say happy end. That'll be a good post to make.
Austin,
like-
sorry.
No,
So
you
Christian.
go. You
Oh,
had something
Austin, have you
valuable to
like
say.
what's your favorite tournament you have ever actually bowled in? Not like YBC, like it can be some random small event. It can be whatever. Just what is your number one tournament?
I would say the classic.
There's a lot of classics.
Like the WCBT. Regina
Regina?
Classic.
The Regina.
Regina,
Okay,
okay.
Regina.
Okay, sorry. That would make sense.
No, that's probably like like how the TPC is for us in Edmonton.
Well, it was my first tournament outside of YBC.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Yeah. So
Like you're putting on the big boy pants and
I was originally just going there to watch, and then people peer pressured me, and I was like, okay,
so now you're hooked, right?
a little bit.
So peer pressure is a good thing in bowling.
In bowling, yeah.
How important was bowling a shift? Like, did it
Yeah.
help you a lot mentally bowling a whole shift at a WCBT event?
I could tell because I did 2 shifts. I kind of gave into a second one. I could
Hey,
tell after walking away from the tournament that my bowling improved a lot just by being around people that were better than me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And watching how they bowl, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely important as well. Like watching the pros go at it while I sit and on a Sunday,
And watch.
and just absorb. It's almost like awe-inducing. Like just like they're just at a level that I can't even like fathom right now.
No.
See, Austin agrees.
The tour events are definitely a great place to see bowlers you wouldn't normally see all around the country. So it is great to see. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I will say that I feel like I learn more at this point from watching others than I do from my own game.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah,
Learning to keep the arm straight.
not happening ever.
It's a
You think-
mystery.
You think this thing is?
You
think this thing is ever- look at-
two directions.
Look at if you think this thing, it's like a quadratic. It's like
Thanks, Christian.
Oh my lord.
never happening, but
Everyone has a different form. It's okay. Some of them works better than others.
yeah, like I was trying to think of somebody to like slander, but
Yeah, slander someone, Christian. Do it.
We're talking about forms. You want to mention my brother?
yeah,
Actually, yeah. Jerry's form's a little off, but
it's okay. It was a lot worse in YBC.
I don't even remember what his shot looked like before. But
you still like that.
No, it's not that bad. His arm like goes backwards and forwards. Like at least that motion is there.
I don't know.
Maybe I look at like bowling swings too much.
I think
No.
you like bowling more than anybody I know. Well, no, I don't think that.
Yeah,
I
see,
know
like
that.
Rylan.
Good shot.
Rylan
his shot was absolutely atrocious.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh.
I wanted to fuck with you.
This. Oh yeah, Ashton. I remember one thing you told Carrie that he had your your favorite swing. Is that
Yeah,
still true?
I really like it. She has one of my favorite shots.
I'm gonna be honest.
Him?
Like I don't
My
understand.
top two shots are him and Jeremy Harasimchuk. I love their shots. I don't know what it is about them, but watching them bowl is just great.
I don't
when they're on.
understand Carrie's shot.
Dude, he just rips it.
Yeah, but like I don't know how to rip it. Like it's like if I tried to put any amount of stuff that he does, I think my arm would like
Disintegrate.
yeah, it just like it dissolve.
That's what being a stick does.
Yeah, that's what.
You're one to talk.
I am one. I do rip it though.
Hey,
My
Ashton
arm's a little more used to it.
Ashton has that
Hitting the gym would
that
help a
ball speed.
lot.
I'd say maybe try bending
You
it.
try bending your elbow.
Thanks, Rylan. I already do that. Favorite shot.
Didn't you already say this on like a podcast before?
I feel like I
I
might
feel
have,
like I
but,
remember.
but I have like
We did it on the one before TPC.
the one before TPC. What did I say?
Oh no, that was just
Matt
favorite
Houston.
bowler.
You
to
had
watch.
you said Matt Houston.
Matt Houston.
Pretty sure.
But Matt Houston, it's actually like manageable to watch because he goes so like he's so graceful. It's
Do you have a bowler you look up to, Austin?
what's your
From Saskatchewan or like anywhere? I know you were talking about Josie, but
Tyler Tickett.
that's a pretty good person to look up to
probably
as
the
a,
person to look up to.
Yeah, I get compared to him a lot. So it's just kind of someone
have-
I've looked up to.
you got the bowling form. Like I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even just like my pre-shot routine.
Just like getting up there, focused.
Yeah.
How much focus do you have on the lanes?
Recently, none.
Okay. So maybe it's about going to those getting back into that razzle dazzle.
The razzle dazzle.
That's a good
Bowling
one.
school jokes.
Yeah. That was so bad.
Well, do we have any other concluding thoughts from this?
I feel like it's gone by pretty fast, to be honest.
Yeah, like I said, it's always
Pretty
always
quick
fun.
hour.
Almost
So
as
it's-
fast as my little nap there went.
Yeah, almost this. I think Ashton got up quicker to get on the podcast
Wait,
than.
I'm going to talk about it. I'm allowed to be late to the show once per year. That's it.
maybe next stream is just going to be Ashton napping because Jared will
We'll do
get
like
on
over
it. Jared will get on his
24-hour
computer.
stream.
Yeah, we'll do 24-hour frames of shame stream.
The frames of shame
Text to
marathon.
speech.
will be the that can only go one way.
And it's not gonna go well.
I don't think people want to watch this league,
Okay.
but who knows?
Right?
Yeah, once per year. I had one last year in November,
Yeah.
and then starting off this.
Oh yeah, the one that I was by myself.
It wasn't that one wasn't November because November
Actually, no,
was TPC.
That show
Would've been
never
Oc-
happened. That show's
That
not
would
a
have been
thing.
October.
Yeah, that's erased from my memory.
There is no second episodes to this show. It's completely gone. If you ever see it, just pretend it's not there. Don't even click on it.
Yeah.
Anyways, any last? Yeah, that was October when
Yeah.
our main man won the giveaway.
Oh yeah, speaking of the giveaway, we're gonna do it next month again.
We're gonna do it.
Woo!
We'll
Bring
do 2
back-
months in between each one now.
Bring back
Yeah,
the marble
we're-
race that everybody loves.
Oh,
yeah,
everybody.
bring it back.
That runs at like 5 FPS every time I watch the.
I'm still mad I
podcast
didn't
over.
win last month.
It's not my computer's problem. It's the streaming software's problem. It screen shares horribly. Well, that's okay. At least we find winners. I sure hope Carrie reached out to them.
No, Rylan, I don't think we can do that. Thank you, though. I think that's out of the budget.
How much is an 8-ball?
More than the budget.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the 8-ball you brought to
No,
bowling
the
on
Magic
Sunday,
8 ball.
and then I
No, that's not what he was talking. He wasn't even there on Sunday night.
Never mind. I know
Okay,
what he's
so
talking about now.
All right.
we'll have Rylan on in the next show.
Is that
to-
all right? Is that our cue to?
Yeah, this might be our cue to stop, just so Rylan can stop filling up the chat. Before we end this, I do want to play the Will It Bowl teaser video again, just for anybody who missed it last time. We're Austin, have you seen this?
No.
All right, well, you're gonna want to probably die.
It's basically a
I'm
mug.
Isaac Finlayson, and this is Frames of Shame.
This is a money shot.
Yeah, it's a
Coconut hit the middle. I swear.
it did hit the middle. No,
That looks like a messy and a recipe for disaster.
we cleaned it up.
There's a bit of cleanup.
Yeah, we
There's a bit.
the lanes were still a
Like,
little.
I
they
know
felt a little off the next.
by-
week, but
I don't know. By next Sunday, when I was on those lanes, it was just a little. I there's some cabbage still there. It was okay.
there definitely was cabbage left, but
There's a lot of tiny pieces scattered around.
Yeah, it's never gonna get out forever. The particles are just gonna find their way around.
It's one with the lane.
Yeah, exactly. It's the cabbage set.
hopefully
Yeah.
it's what's going off at the WCBT finals, or TPC next year or something.
Yeah, maybe. Can I throw? I'll throw cabbage for a whole shift.
Do we
Let's
want to?
do it.
Do we want to talk about the other video we filmed?
No, I think we said
Yeah,
we're
I
just
think-
gonna leave everything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause it will
The
be
one that we
5
have
to 6
filmed
months.
and like all completed, or not all edited, but like all filmed. Very good match. Very good match. Stay tuned for that. Keep your
Yep.
ears out in like 3 months. We might talk about it.
I'm like after youth challenge.
Yeah, that could be a little March.
We'll see.
After I thought we were gonna try and do it before. It might be too late now.
It might
though.
be impossible. Like
2 weeks.
I only got 3 hours of homework in my first English class, and that's my easy course.
Oh,
Oh, in your
So-
one class. How many classes do you have?
6.
Predictions for 2025. That's a good question.
Oh yeah, let's do.
Let's round
So-
it off with predictions.
Yeah,
Are we talking just like tour or just ourselves?
2025 Regina Classic champion Christian Murphy. No.
oh, 100%.
Okay, Austin will back it. Who
Still don't even know if
actually-
we're going.
I'm trying.
Our plans got impeded a little bit.
Someone has family, and apparently family's more important than bowling.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
boys.
boo.
Fucking loser.
I feel like legally binding. I have to say one of my guys. I want to say
Or this is
Brandon
just
Hagen.
for Regina. Okay.
for Regina? Rylan or Brandon?
I'm gonna say Dexter.
I was
I
gonna
would
say,
not. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
upset if Dexter won.
We're being really classic right now, but honestly,
I was gonna say Dexter.
mhm. I don't know how Dexter's performed at past Regina events.
Kevin Clark. He's doing it. Gotta get the manager win.
There's been a few of those lately, so
Yeah, it's been a trend these past few years with Tim and Mark Miller.
although Wendy Wiseman didn't want to do a shift at TPC.
I
Isaac's
did
prediction.
offer to pay like 7 times. I made it well known to her and Scott that I would pay for Wendy. She didn't even
Giving
have to
everyone
throw
else a
full
chance.
suggestion.
Carrie should be thankful she didn't compete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carrie, you should be thanking Wendy.
After Regina Heritage, we'll wait for a later show if Carrie
Yeah.
still lets us do this thing in a few months.
Yeah.
I think how many can we even like keep track of this? How many 450s get thrown in the calendar year? Like how
I
many
don't know what the
C5?
average is. To be honest, I would not even be able to give
Well,
a
it's different every year.
close number. Well, obviously, but I've
27.
I
15.
can't tell if that's low or high. I feel like I see them a bit often. Bit.
10?
Are we talking about like official 450s?
Official
and tournaments
450,
or
Like
league?
not Rylan Willier 450s.
Well, Ryland's
Real
made this.
450s.
If Ryland's on the C5 website, it counts. If it's on the C5 website, we're counting it as an entry to this.
He doesn't get a C5 ring.
It was in the 5-pin universe tournament. One of them at least. Was both of them or no? One of them.
One of them was a pre-bowl. One of them.
3 in pre-bowl this year.
Well, yeah, I think there's gonna be like 27, and like 4 of them are gonna come out of Regina.
I think. Yeah,
How many
that's-
were there last year at Regina? Wasn't there like a few attempts, like 10?
there was a lot of attempts. Who was
Brandon had one.
it? Wasn't it like
Right.
Taylor?
It was Taylor
McCall.
McCall.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
he got the perfect game. Austin Gursky this year.
No.
Bro, you're wanting that new high score.
I don't think it's gonna be a perfect.
It could be a perfect.
Could be.
Could be. We'll see.
Well, I predict that this is going to be a good year for the sport of 5-pin. I think I think one new person is going to join the league.
Bez. Wow.
Maybe this is my year for YBC Nationals.
Okay,
Yeah, let's hope
okay.
it's your last.
Yeah. I don't want to be the
There's no more.
I think-
There's always
I think-
next year. This is the year.
Yeah. I think I'm
There's
the-
no choice. It's this
yeah,
year or
it's like,
never.
You got to do it. I think
Actually, he could get a YBC Nationals as a coach. He could cop out.
No, but like not as a
boo.
player. That doesn't count as a coach. If you like coach 2 good bowlers, then like, I think am I the only person in Frames of Shame that hasn't played a YBC Nationals?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you're like also in turn would also be the only one who hasn't medaled.
Yeah. So I gotta make it, and I got a medal.
Unless Jeremiah and Rylan haven't medaled.
No, we all 3 of us medaled in 2013.
Yeah.
I'm the odd one out, I guess. It's okay.
That's
I do
tough.
things a little differently than everyone else.
Hey, to be fair, only one of us has like out of like the 8 of us, only one has an open medal. So
Yeah, that is true.
We're all young. Julie's carrying Frames of Shame though for open medals right now.
For the Frames of Shame legacy, it's definitely a
Jack is
Jack.
probably in there as well.
yeah.
Julie's
true.
probably by far the most impressive ones though.
Yeah, Julie does also in fact have the most medals.
Bantam baby, let's go. Shout out Jack Pfeiffer.
The Bantam win.
Yeah. Good times.
Well,
All right,
think
it's been an hour 15.
I think we're only I think we're only
Fuck
going
that guy. It's only
really
his birthday.
really downhill from here.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jack Pfeiffer.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday to Jack.
Oh yeah, it is Jack's birthday. I'm not gonna say happy birthday.
All right, well, are we trying to close things out here?
Yeah, let's
Yes, probably.
let's get this out of here.
Is there an ETA on the Wheeler Bowl?
No, not anymore. I'm not giving any dates, nothing, because
Okay.
I'm just gonna give a date and not follow through with it.
Everyone stay tuned though, because the content we do have lined up is pretty good, I'd say. So
Well, I guess thank you, Austin, for coming on to this amazing episode.
Journey.
This journey that we've been on. It's been a good time. Again, it's co-host Christian alongside Isaac and Ashton.
cue the outro music.
Jack,
Yep.
The Allier outro.
Holy.
Where the heck is it?